Hi, Ray Hayden here, and this video is going to be for the Creators Helping Creators series that I'm making, and for anybody who doesn't want to have a whole lot of spam in their spam folder. And check it out, I'll tell you what it is I'm talking about here in a second. Right now we're in YouTube Studio, and I want to give you a caveat up front. I checked my cell phone, and I cannot do this on my cell phone. All right, so if you have a mobile operating system, I don't know necessarily how to do that. So if you do know how to do this, what I'm going to talk about here is approving people so that they don't land in your spam folder. If you know how to do that on your cell phone or a mobile operating system, by all means, make a comment below, let me know, and let other people know how they can do it if the only thing they're using is a cell phone or a tablet or something like that, right? But a laptop and a desktop computer, the procedure I'm talking about here works. Now, this is also the third video I've made in this series. The first one was kind of convoluted. You had to bounce back between Creator Studio and YouTube Studio to get the thing done and make sure everything was working. And then the second one was the wording that you'll see it. The wording looks good now, but the wording was really off the wall. And I made a suggestion to YouTube, and I don't know if it was my suggestion or somebody else's suggestion, but they took it up and they changed the wording on it. And that was from the send feedback. Down here in the bottom left of the screen, you see that send feedback feature. Send them feedback. If you see something that's off the wall, something's a little bit wrong, or you see a whole lot better, easier, faster way to do something, by all means, send them feedback. Let them know, because they do look at that stuff. They do read it, apparently, because they have taken changes on things that I've talked about, and I'm sure a whole bunch of other people talked about them. It's all like, hey, Ray Hayden has a comment. Let's check it out. I think it's like a whole bunch of people came up with a comment, and they see the volume of comments, and they say, okay, we need to address this, you know, and they do. So apparently. So let's check it out. We'll go into my comments section over here. I've already opened it up because D.E. Nichols says, hey, he says up here, ouch. All your comments are hitting my spam folder now, right? And so what I've done for the vast majority of the people on my channel is I've hit this thing here. And notice this, what is this, 1, 2, 3, fourth thing down is it's 2 check marks and a line through it, which could be confusing. It should be green, meaning they're approved, right? And it should say something like this user is approved or something like that, but it says remove this user as an approved user. What this means is if I click on this, right? Let's go ahead and click on it and see what happens, right? And now let's open it up, and it says the same exact thing. Nothing changed, but it did. We have to refresh the page to see what happened, all right? So I'm gonna slide back down to his comment again. Here it is. Okay, so it's right here. Now, if I click on the 3 dots here, so we get the thumbs up, thumbs down, the heart symbol, and we get the action menu, these 3 dots here. If we click on that, it's going to say always approve comment. See, it did change, but it doesn't change live. So some things, like if I hit the heart button here, right, that changes instantaneously. We can see what's going on here. I don't like my own comments, so, but you see something happened and it changed right away. But if I click on this, right, always approve comments from this user, it didn't change right away. It looks the same. But if I go ahead and refresh this page again, right? TikTok, baby. All right, so we go back and we check out the comments again from D.E. Nichols, right? Go ahead and check him out, and he is approved. So it says remove as an approved user because I approved him on the fly, right? So, but it doesn't instantaneously, like the heart button down here or the thumbs up and everything. These things happen instantaneously, and you see the change. It's interactive. But for this action menu, oddly enough, right, the action menu is not action. It's, you know, it's not interactive. It doesn't happen when you do it. You have to refresh your page, all right? So my suggestion is if you really want to cut down on the spam folder like I have, I mean, I have almost no spam. I have very, very few, far between kind of spam comments, and most of them are not spam, right? Every now and then I do get a spam one, and I'm happy that it went to spam. But anybody who I know and I trust and everything, like Roddy's Game over here as an approved user. We go up here to Luke Faith Singer up here. He may not be. Nope, he is. Okay, so because he's kind of new, you know, he's kind of like a newer person with my channel and everything. But I approved his comments. Photo control's been approved here, right? It says remove. That means he's already approved. Community Tours Australia, absolutely approved. Let me see. Travel small, live big. You're down here at the bottom here. Oh, they're there. So click on them. Are approved. Benjamin Chavez. Go ahead. He's approved, right? So none of their comments are going to land in spam folder. I was doing this video. I was trying to make this video the first time, and I looked at Ms. Kathy, and I clicked on this, and she wasn't approved. Sorry, Ms. Kathy. But it was Ms. Kathy and Jesse. She has 2 channels. So the other channel, Ms. Kathy and Jesse, was approved, but this one here actually hadn't been. Her comments don't land in spam anyway, but you know, I went ahead and approved her so she doesn't in the future either, right? So, but that's what you do. If you have somebody in your spam folder, this is the other problem I have, and I don't have anybody in my spam folder to demonstrate with. But my suggestion to YouTube with that feedback button, and maybe I'll make another feedback, is what I really want to do is I want to be able to approve somebody right from the spam folder. I want that action button right. You can remove something, you can report it as spam, and you do stuff like that. But what you can't do is approve them as a user directly from the spam folder, right? So if they're in the likely spam folder and you know they're not spam, it'd be great because maybe they made a thing 2 days ago, 3 weeks ago, a month and a half ago, but you know that they're not spam. You can just approve them right from the spam folder so that when you do that and approve it and they pop over in public, you don't have to go hunt for them again. Because maybe you have 2 or 3 and they were spread out over a length of time. One's 8 hours, one's 24 hours, one's 3 weeks, right? So you don't have to go scrolling through, and then keep showing more. You don't want to do that. It's a pain in the neck. So to make things easier for us as the end user, let us go ahead and approve people all the time directly from the spam folder. And that's my suggestion. And anyway, so that's how you do it. It will drastically clean up your amount of spam that you have, and especially for people that you trust. You know that you're supporting somebody, they're supporting you, you're making comments on each other's channels and everything, you're hanging out, getting the job done every day, every way, and that's just the whole beauty of it. So that'll help save you some time in looking up spam and trying to get people approved. Again, if you have a mobile device or a mobile operating system and you do know of a way to pre-approve everybody so that they don't land in your spam folder, by all means, please drop me a note below. For that one there, absolutely send me a link. And you might end up in my spam folder because I think I say don't send links, but send me a link to it and whatever, and let me check it out and see what it's all about. And I'll go ahead and highlight your video and let people know where to go get that, okay? So with that, don't forget that. Let's wrap this one up. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like this video. Make a comment below, let me know, especially if you have a solution for mobile devices. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow in the network, and I greatly appreciate that. And until I catch you in the next video, take care and be well.